Good morning, children. How are you all? I hope all are fine and safe with your parents and family members. We also pray to God to keep you well and safe. And I also expect that all of you are doing your studies well. Today, in this class, we will discuss and learn about tenses. This chapter has given in your grammar book in chapter 13 tenses, simple present and simple past. But before knowing what is tenses, let us recall whatever we have studied in our previous classes. We have studied about doing words or action words. What is doing words, or what are doing words, or what are action words? Here you can see some pictures in the whiteboard. Each picture has some action. Something is happening with each picture you can see. So, doing words means a word that shows some action in a sentence. Okay? Here, what is happening? What you can understand by seeing this picture? Somebody is walking. Here, what is happening? Someone is playing football. Here, the same way, what is happening? Which action is taking place? Someone is sitting here. Somebody is standing here. These two birds are flying. Elephant is going back to the forest. Here you can see it is raining. Dolphin is jumping out from the water. Two fishes are swimming in the water. Sun is rising. So many actions are taking place here. So doing words are the words that shows about an action that is taking place in the sentence. Okay, I think you have understood about the doing words and the action words. These doing words or action words are called verbs. These doing words or action words are known as verbs in English grammar. Okay, and these verbs has very important role in tenses. When we talk about tenses, verbs has very important role. Okay, so let us move forward to know what are the meanings of verbs and how it affect in tenses, how it affect the meaning according to the time period. Okay, so first of all we will learn about the verb forms. So let's move forward to know about the verb forms. Let us see the 5 forms of verb. Okay, a verb has 5 forms. Because of these 5 forms, meaning of a sentence is changed. Okay, the meaning of the sentences are changed because of these verb forms. Here you can see go, went, gone, going, goes, do, did, done, doing, does, sing, sang, sung, singing, sings, like, liked, liking, likes. First form of verbs tells about the simple form of verb. Verb go. In Hindi we can say jana. Went. This form tells that going work has been done in the past. That means this action has been happened in the past. Gone. Gone. This word, this action also had happened in the past before some period of time. Going. Here also the meaning, this going words tells that something is happening in present time, right now. Something is happening right now. Okay. Goes also a simple form of verb. Okay. So like this the meaning changes when the verb, different verb takes place in different tenses and the meaning changes. Okay. Now I think all of you are understood whatever I wanted to tell you. Now according to our book, tenses, we are not learning verb, we have to learn about tenses. So how these are connected we will see it. So tenses are there are three kinds of tenses. There are three kinds of tenses, that is present tense, past tense, and future tense. Okay. There are three types of tenses: present tense, past tense, and future tense. And present tense has four kinds. Past tense also has four kinds. There are four types of past tenses. Future tense also has four kinds. There are four types of future tense. First is, so we are not going to see all the four kinds of tenses of these three tenses, but today first we will see about present tense and its form, present simple present tense and present continuous tense. We will see about simple past tense and past continuous tense. Okay, so let us see what our book tells us about the tenses. Open your book, page number 76. Read these sentences. My father goes to office by car. Regular action. This red highlighted word you see, goes, it is a regular action, as we have discussed about the action words or verbs. Okay, what kind of verb it is? Regular action. Squirrels eat nuts. Squirrels eat nuts. Eat is what kind of verb? It is universal fact. Squirrel cannot eat flesh or meat or other animals. Okay, it's a universal fact. I like pets. Same way, it's a regular action. Minnie enjoys reading. Okay, this one is also a regular action. Let us see. In these sentences, the highlighted verbs tells us whether an action happens regularly, is a fact, or whether it talks about people in general. Okay, action happens regularly is a fact. Okay, what is fact here? Here is squirrels eat nuts, that is a fact. Whether it talks about the people in general, and what kind of the actions people talk about in general. I like pets. Minnie enjoys reading. Let us see. These verbs are in the simple present tense. So all these verbs goes, eat, like and enjoys are in simple present tense. These verbs are in the simple present tense. Let us see. Let us revise the various verb forms in the simple present tense. We use the simple form of the verb with the pronouns I, we, you and they. For example, I sing well. We dance in groups. You swim every day. They play the guitar. So here you can see I, we, you and they. For these pronouns we use simple form of the verb. What are the simple form here? Sing, dance, swim and play. Next, we use the S form of the verb with singular nouns and the pronouns. What are the pronouns? He, she and it. Okay, we use the S form of the verb with singular nouns and the pronouns he, she and it, for example. Okay, the dog barks at strangers. The dog is a singular noun. So here we have added S with the verb bark. He walks very slowly. He also is a pronoun. Okay, so that we are using here, we are adding here S with the verb walk. He walks very slowly. She speaks softly. So here we can see singular nouns and the pronouns like he, she, it. We add S at the end of the verb. Okay, like barks, walks, speaks. Okay, next we add an es to verbs that end with ch, sh, x and o when used with singular nouns and the pronouns he, she and it. For example, she reaches her office before time. Okay, our washerman washes the dirty clothes in the morning, and ours sleeps relaxes my muscles. So we have to be very careful for adding es. Okay, the verbs that end with ch, sh, x, o. Okay, and when used with the singular nouns and pronouns, here what are the singular nouns? Our washerman. Okay, and she is a pronoun. Okay, so we are adding there es at the end of the verb. Next, we drop the I from the verbs that end with Y and add an IES when we use them with singular nouns and the pronouns he, she and it. For example, the baby is ending with what? Y. Sorry. The baby cries when he is hungry. So cry, what is how the cry ends? Cry ends with Y. So we drop Y and we are adding IES. Okay. He carries all his books to schools. Carry also is ending with Y. So we are dropping Y and adding at the end of the word IES. Okay, and because it is with the third person, this is with the he, she and it. Next, she dries her clothes on the terrace. Okay, the same thing is happening here. Next formula. For some verbs that end in Y but have a vowel before them, we just add an S when we use them with singular nouns and the pronouns he, she and it. For example, Rohit obeys his parents and teachers. Okay, verb is ending with Y. Okay, here in this sentence the verb is ending with Y and but have a vowel before them. But a vowel before them means E is a vowel here. So we just add S. Understand? We are just adding S at the end of this verb. Here also he plays cricket with his friend. Here A is vowel. That's why we are adding S at the end of the verb. She prays in the evening. Here also you can see A is vowel. So we are adding S at the end of the verb. Okay. Here are some example. You have to complete this table. One has been done for you. Some more we will do. Okay. And you have to follow these rules. You have to follow these rules for solving all these exercises. He, she, it. Okay, simple form of verb by. Verb forms in the present tense. So what we do? What we add? We will add S at the end of the verb. He, she, it. Push. The verb is ending with sh. What we have seen? We have seen that we add es when the verb ends with sh. He, she, it. Study. Okay, what we have seen? We have seen that when the verb ends with y, then we drop y and add ies. He, she, it arrive. Okay, here also we will write arrives. Next, he, she, it watch. Here you see ch, so we will add es at the end. So rest 7, 8, 9 and 10 you will do it by yourself. Now come to the next. Fill in the blanks with the simple present form of the verb in the bracket. The dog on the floor. Lie. The dog is a singular number. So what we'll write? Lies. The bird. Eggs in the nest. So the bird also is singular number. Okay, so lace. The river smoothly. Here also river is a singular noun. Flows. Sushil, study. Sushil also is a singular noun, but here we can see y here. So Sushil studies, IES. Okay, next 3, 5, 6, 7. You will do it by yourself by following the rules. Okay, or we will complete. Let us complete. Sharon in the afternoon. Sharon sleeps. Sharon is third person singular number, or Sharon is third person singular noun. Earth revolves. Universal truth. We cannot change it. Revolves. Sorry. Revolves. Okay. Shailja, here also singular noun. Go to school. Goes to gymnasium every day. Okay. Next, let us move forward. We'll see the next exercise, page number 79, bit number B. Change the tense of the verbs to the present tense. Change the tense of the verbs. We have to change the tense of the verbs to the present tense. Make other necessary changes. We have to make other necessary changes if it is needed. So we will see. I ate a bar of chocolate yesterday. Okay, so ate is a past form of the verb eat. So we will write here, I eat a bar of chocolate yesterday. So here also we will make change. We will write today. Nova had 3 pet dogs. Had is a past tense of have. So, and Nova is a singular noun. So Nova has 3 pet dogs. The child played with his toys. The child plays with his toys. The monkey ate the bananas. The monkey eat, or the monkey likes the bananas. Okay, the horses galloped at great speed. The horses gallop, GALLOP, gallop at great speed. Rest of the things you will do it by yourself, and this exercise you have to write in your English notebook. Now let's move forward. Read these sentences. The train left the station. The teacher taught the lesson. We reached the airport on time. The clown entertained the children. In these sentences, the highlighted verbs tells us about the action that happened in the past. Just few minutes before, what we have seen, the action that happens in the present. Now here we are talking about the actions. The verbs tells us about the actions that happened in the past. Past means maybe yesterday, maybe 1 week ago, maybe 1 month ago, maybe last year, maybe last month. Okay, maybe 1 hour. Okay, these verbs are in the simple past tense. So these verbs are in the simple past tense. These verbs: left, taught, reached, and entertained. Now here are some rules, some ways in which we change verbs into the simple past tense. What are the rules? We will see it. We add ed to most verbs to change their forms. For example, I visited the museum yesterday. They reached by bus. It rained all day. You can see at last everywhere ed is added in the verb. These verbs are called regular verbs. Okay, when ed is added, these verbs are also known as regular verbs. Okay, and what are irregular verbs? We have seen: go, went, gone. Okay, the words are changing everywhere. The verbs is changing everywhere, but here visit, visited, visited, reach, reached, just we are adding ed. So these are irregular verbs, and these types of verbs are known as regular verbs. Next rule: for verbs that end in e, we usually add d. For example, Preeti baked a cake. Bake is ending with e, so we have just ed is only added here. The maid wiped the floor. Wipe ends with e, that's why d is only added here to make the past form of the verb. Amit solved the problem. Same thing here. Next example, next rules are rather for verbs with a single syllable. Syllable means pronunciation, single syllable. We double the last letter and add ed. For example, Ritika grabbed. It is a single syllable. What is single syllable word? These are the single syllable. What is double syllable word? Mountain. Mountain. Okay, mountain. Okay, 2 times we are pronouncing the word, same word but pronouncing 2 times. Okay, nodded. Okay, nod is a single syllable verb, so we have added d, we have made it double. So nodded, the boy nodded his head in approval. The frog hopped towards the pond. So single syllable verbs, with the single syllable verbs we double the last letter. Here you can see double b is d, p, all we have doubled the and made it double b, double d, double p, like this, and added ed at the end. Next, for verbs that end in y, we change the y to I and add ed. We change the y to I and add ed. For example, study. Study ends with y. Study. So we change this word and make it I and add ed. Okay. So hurry also, here also h u double r y. Okay, we have changing this and writing what? I e d, hurried. I plus ed. Okay, some verbs do not follow any rules. They take a complete different forms. I was telling before some time, few minutes before I was telling this. When used for expressing past actions, the table lists some such verbs. Simple form eat, past form ate. Sit, sat, know, knew. Sleep, slept. Buy, bought. Go, went. Keep, kept. So These verbs are called irregular verbs. Some verbs do not change their form to all when used in the past. For example, cast, coast, cut, put, shut, hurt, quite, set. So all the 5 forms of the verb, okay, will be the same. Verb 1, put, verb 2, put, verb 3, put, verb 4 will be changed, okay, but these forms will not change, okay. Next, complete this table. Simple past, simple past. We have to change this simple present verb into past tense. Break, what will be? Broke. Bring, brought. B-R-O-U-G-H-T. Blow, blew. B-L-E-W. Catch, caught. C-A-U-G-H-T. Okay. Run, ran. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 I have done for you. Rest of the things you will do by yourself in the book itself. Next, fill in the blanks with the simple past form of the verbs in the brackets. Tanu skip her breakfast. Tanu skipped. Many of you skipped your lunch, your breakfast. We, our bags at to school. We packed our bags and went to school. What is the past form of go? Went. Anup, look. What will be the past form of look? Looked. Looked. For the keys everywhere. I wear. I with skull, cap and a jacket to the party. Wear, what is the past form of wear? Wore. W-O-R-E. One more we will solve. Afterwards it will be your turn to solve it. My friend for Australia last week. Leave, left. So you will have to memorize many verb forms in your own mind, like 1000, or if you have the verbs like 500 verbs, if you can remember, that is very good for speaking English, and it will be very easy. You can go anywhere and talk in English and conversate in English. And let us move forward. Change these sentences to the simple past tense. Now you have to change these sentences to the simple past tense. The hen pecks at her food. The hen pecked. P-E-C-K-E-D. Pecked. The swimmers are tired. The swimmers were tired. Chenta laughs at Jogo's antics. Laugh is a verb here. We'll change this. L-A-U-G-H-E-D. Laughed. Hurry ride a black motorcycle. Hurry rode, R-O-D-E, rode a black motorcycle. Rest of the things you will do it in your copy. This B number you will do it in your copy, and you will submit to your subject teacher in their personal number. Today in this class we have discussed about tenses, and we have learned about simple present tense, that verbs that tells about present time or an actions that happens in present times are called simple present tense, and the verbs or an actions that happened in the past, these type of verbs are in the simple past tense. But how to form sentences of simple present tense? Here are some example. One structure I have given: subject plus verb 1 plus anything, subject plus verb 1 plus anything. Okay, first example: I like ice cream very much. He sings very loudly. We go to the river every Sunday. Khanak writes very well. So here I, he, we, Khanak, these are the subjects, and like, sings, go and writes are the verbs that comes in verb 1. Same thing, the simple past tense, how we will make the sentences of simple past tense: subject plus verb 2. I went to the shop for buying toys. You played, here will be played. You played very well in the last match, or you played very well in the match. They jumped from the bridge. Shushila skipped her online classes. I, you, they and Shushila, these are the subjects, and verb 2 past tense verb, what are they? Went, played, jumped and skipped. So now it is your turn to make sentences of different subjects, at least 2 or 3 you will make one sentence from each subject. Like, so I am giving you the example, you follow these examples whatever I have shown you. So what are the subjects you will take for making sentences of simple present tense and past present tense? I, we, you, they, he, she, it, and singular nouns like Neha or any name you will take. So from each subject we will make at least one sentences of simple present tense and simple past tense. Understand? I hope you have understood the chapter tenses. So this is your homework, you have to make it your own sentences, okay, and submit to your subject teacher. For clearing your doubts, you can call me in my personal number. Thank you. The class is over.